Right, hello everyone. I just thought I'd do another video, trying to be a bit more regular than I have been in the past. Most of this week, I've just been finishing off the movement bases on these Empress Zulu War figures. The figures themselves are painted years ago, and I don't know why, but at the time I based them using Foundry sand colour. I don't know why, because it's a horrific basing colour. So on some of these older figures, there we go. I've just gone back and rebased them using my normal scheme. All of my figures are based individually, with an idea for the rules of Sword and Flame. But then also I just read The Men Who Would Be Kings, so you know, I think they do units of, is it 12? Sword and Flame units of 20. So I just finished these off anyway. Lovely figures to paint, really nice. Got the officer in the back there. Again, all Empress metals. You saw in the last video I've got some Perry's, Perry plastics. But these are all quite nice figures. My basing always has the same sort of rocks in there, but as these are supposed to depict the British Isandwana on the firing line when it's quite rocky, they sort of go with everything, so I'm quite happy with those. What I did do, after watching Von Ketteringham's video with his Mardi stuff that he's doing, I picked up some. So I'm just moving some of the things in the background. I picked up some Perry plastic Zulus, but what I wanted to do, if I spin this around with a bit of luck, there we go, let's see how these come out. What I wanted to do was to do something really quick that didn't take too long, because if you're wargaming Zulu Wars, you need hundreds of these buggers. So what I did, made them up, sprayed them with Army Painter leather brown, sort of went over some of the final detail, the insides of the shield, the spears, the loincloths, and then sorry about that, let me just spin these around. Zandri dust on the loincloths behind, and then gave a diluted coat of Army Painter. What shade is it? I think it's the brown one. Is that strong, or is that, I don't know, dark? I think it's strong tone. But diluted that, not quite 50-50, but diluted it with Lamy and medium. So it's really, the only thing I've done is put a wash on these. Dry brush the shield. It's a Black Shield Regiment, who are I'm trying to think now, is it the Sijo or something like that? For the Zulu attack on the centre of the British line, they were an unmarried regiment, but the faces are pretty good. The wash is done quite well on the faces. Let's see if I'm getting a bit closer. There you go. And I haven't highlighted anything apart from dry brushing the shield and dry brushing the animal tails and what have you. They come out alright. I don't mind them. They look alright. Bear in mind they took me probably a couple of hours to do 5, so I can only work in batches of 5, to be fair. I'd love to do more, but I can't. And yeah, they come out alright actually, not too bad at all. I did think about going over the skin highlighting, but then you think, well, if I start doing that now, I'm going to be doing that on all of them. It's going to take way too long, so this way, really quick and cheap, and quite nice figures really. Yeah, I'm quite happy with them. Some more there. So I think I've done 10 of these so far, and it's probably taken me about 4 hours to do. The wash, because it's diluted, goes really well, goes into the cracks. There's a bit of flash I can see on some of them, but never mind. So hopefully when they're sort of based on the war bases, movement tray of 20 of these in a unit, they'll look alright together. The other thing, sorry, my hand's going to come on the screen, I also did, let's put these in, rebased these guys. Shoddy camera work, sorry guys. So what we've got here, you've got Chard and Bromhead. Chard in the uniform of the Royal Engineers, So I've tried to keep him dressed as he was at Rorke's Drift. The only thing I'm not sure about is a dirty big boulder by their feet. They're both far too big, and I don't think there were that many rocks in the Rorke's Drift defence, but there you go. That's Bromhead next to him. Bromhead wore the undressed other ranks coat tunic with no markings on. He's got the pistol, carried a rifle most of the battle. Both these Empress medals rebased again because of that shocking original basing I did on there, which is not too bad. And if I scan across, move out a bit, there you go. We've got Pauline, again Isandrana, and you've got Melville, Isandrana as well. Actually, you could do another coat varnish on these, I think. These were, I don't know what I've got on there. It's like a bloody unicorn. It's a bit of fluff from the tray, but I wanted to get that out. There you go. Yeah, again, all metals, Empress miniatures, really nice. Don't mind horses. I've done all of their colonial cavalry as well, so they're not too bad. Again, I think I just need to do another spray of matte varnish on there because they're a bit bright under the lights. Again, watching Von Ketteringham, he's got me looking at the Mahdi War, the Sudan War. So I brought a box a good few months ago now. I brought a box of Perry Plastics. Put this guy down. Perry Plastics British Infantry, and this is work in progress. This is a mock-up. I thought I'd have a look at doing some Sudan figures. The idea of this guy is for the 1st Battalion Grenadier Guards in the I think early 1882 on the first relief or the relief for Khartoum. My understanding, I've seen a few pictures. My understanding was that they wore the grey tunic with brown belts. However, some of the pictures I've seen has them wearing the khaki trousers and blue gaiters. But I quite like the idea. I saw a picture, I think it's in Savage and Soldier magazine, of British, Grenadier Guards wearing the dark blue trousers with the red stripe. So I quite like doing that. So I've painted those on there. I've still got to finish it off. Obviously, the face needs finishing. Boots, the rifle's pretty done, but it needs the metal work needs to be done. And obviously the band around the helmet, the plastic figures, Perry, but it's nice. I had a nightmare trying to get the arms on this one. I much prefer Zulu War stuff that they've done. Some of the arms on these were quite difficult to put together, but there you go. So that's what I've been up to. Also finishing off the Mexican commission, and I'll probably show that maybe next week when they're all fully done. So they should be done. So I think next week, if I finish off the Mexicans, maybe make and paint a few more of the Zulus in the background there, and get those done. Yeah, it's coming together really. But I'll probably buy back next week. I'll be on to a different project, and so I don't know what I'm doing. So anything I see that I quite like to paint, I'll paint up. But yeah, it's a bit of a longer video. Hope you like it. I'll try and do, I don't know about weekly updates, but I will try and do one every couple of weeks. So thanks for your time. Hope everyone's project is going well. I did want to show some more close-ups of the British Army that I put on last week. Again, Empress and Perry, so I'll maybe do another video with all of them in there, or maybe just do the colonial stuff that I've got. Again, they're all Empress as well. But yeah, well, have a good one, and I'll catch you all soon. Cheers.